They don't need to announce their intentions because their power lies in what others don't know. It's not in the loud gestures or the obvious moves that they wield control. No, their true strength comes from what they hide, from what they never allow others to see. They move like shadows, silent, unseen, manipulating everything in their path while the world remains blind, stumbling in the dark. They are the puppeteers, and the rest of us, the puppets, naive, unaware of the strings being pulled, too distracted by the illusion of control to notice the reality beneath. What if I told you that the greatest power is not in the things you do but in the things you conceal? What if you could orchestrate every move, every decision, while everyone around you remains clueless? This is the ultimate weapon, the art of moving in silence, of guiding others like mindless sheep toward your goals without them even realizing they've been led. Today, we enter the realm where power isn't about brute force or loud declarations. It's not about asserting dominance for the world to see. It's about mastering the subtle, almost imperceptible game of manipulation and control. It's about mastering the game of deception, where your true intentions are hidden beneath layers of falsehoods, distractions, and well-crafted smoke screens. The weak won't know what hit them, and the strong will never even see your move coming. This is the dark truth behind how to command the world without anyone ever realizing you've taken control. Every whisper, every gesture, every silence is calculated. You're not just playing the game, you're controlling the rules. This isn't about being louder, faster, or stronger than the rest. No, this is about becoming a shadow, about becoming the unseen force that guides the world with nothing but suggestion and misdirection. It's a game played in the dark, where those who think they're in control are the very ones you manipulate with ease. You see, when you learn to conceal your intentions, to make every action seem like a mistake or a coincidence, you leave your enemies powerless. They will chase ghosts while you walk through their reality, shaping it to your will. They will be your puppets, never knowing they are being played. But here's the truth: most people can't grasp this power. They're too busy wearing their hearts on their sleeves, too caught up in their emotions and their desires. They speak too loudly, reveal too much. They show the world who they are and wonder why no one takes them seriously. They wonder why the powerful walk by them, eyes cold and unfeeling, while they remain trapped in their own naivete. The difference between you and them: you will never reveal your hand. You will keep your cards close, and you will make them think they've won long before you even show your hand. The real game begins when you master the art of concealment. You become the one who doesn't need to shout to be heard. You become the one who doesn't need to fight to win. You become the silent force, guiding everything around you with nothing more than the flick of a finger, the quiet whisper of a suggestion. This is the dark truth. The most powerful don't need to be seen. They don't need validation or approval. They don't even need to be present. They control everything without ever touching it. They exist in the background, moving the pieces from afar, while everyone else scrambles for control they'll never have. And you, my friend, can learn to do the same. No one needs to know your next move. Conceal your intentions, and the world will bend to your will without ever realizing what's happened. The weak will be misled by false trails, and the strong will remain paralyzed by their confusion. You won't need force, and you won't need confrontation. What you will need is the ability to see what others don't. What you will need is the dark art of control, the power to move like a shadow, unseen and unstoppable. This is your first lesson in the game of power. And trust me, it won't be the last. The first rule to understanding true power is deceptively simple: never reveal your hand. This is the bedrock of control. The moment you expose your intentions, you lose the game. Power lies not in the force of your actions, but in the mystery of your motives. Keep them guessing. Keep them off balance. Let them fumble in confusion, unaware of your true goals. When others don't know what you want, they are helpless. They cannot prepare for the inevitable strike that's coming. And that is when their downfall begins. It's not in the obvious confrontation, not in the loud display of power, but in the subtlety of your silence, in the dark web of uncertainty you weave around them. You become an enigma. They can see your moves, but they can't see you. They can watch your every action, but they can never predict your true intentions. And that's where your advantage lies. The moment they try to decipher you, they walk into a labyrinth of confusion, each wrong turn leading them deeper into your trap. The longer they remain in the dark, the more they become vulnerable. Each misstep tightens the noose around their necks. They are your prey, unaware they are being stalked, until the moment comes when they realize the game has already been lost. By the time they know what's happening, it's too late. You don't need brute force to win. You don't need to raise your voice or make a grand show of your intentions. True power lies in silence, in the art of concealment, in guiding your enemies into a maze of deception where they'll wander aimlessly, too confused to find the exit. Their confusion becomes your weapon. Every wrong move they make, every trap they fall into, brings them closer to their demise. While they waste their energy chasing shadows, you stand calmly in the background, orchestrating everything with quiet precision. You have already won without lifting a finger, without revealing a single true thought. Power is not about force. It's about making them fear what they don't know, and more importantly, never giving them the chance to know. This is the dark truth of the game. And only the ones who master this subtle art of concealment and confusion can wield true, unstoppable power. So, when you move, don't just act. Disappear. And when you speak, don't reveal your thoughts. Control the silence, because that is where your enemies will drown. If there's one thing that truly separates the weak from the strong, it's the ability to deceive without remorse, without hesitation. The art of manipulation, of moving people like pawns on a chessboard, is what distinguishes the masters from the mere players. You see, the world is full of fools who think they can simply walk through life with honesty and transparency. They wear their hearts on their sleeves, believing the world will bow to their good intentions. But the truly powerful, they wear no such illusions. They understand that truth is the ultimate weapon, and they wield it not to serve, but to dominate. The first rule of this power is simple: throw them off the scent. Disrupt their perception. Distract, confuse, mislead. Set up decoys, false desires, and distractions like breadcrumbs, leading them down an endless path. They will chase the wrong goals, tire themselves out, and by the time they realize the trap, it will be too late. The second they catch even the faintest whiff of your real intentions, the game is over. Your power evaporates. The only way to stay ahead is to ensure they never, for even a moment, see the truth behind your actions. Every move must be a riddle, every word a lie wrapped in half-truths. Make them dance to your tune, convinced they are in control, while they are nothing more than puppets on your string. You lead them to the edge of the cliff, but they never see the fall coming. While their eyes are fixed on the shiny object you've dangled in front of them, you move quietly to take what's truly yours. You'll have it all: power, control, the world itself, while they scramble for a fleeting, false dream. Master this art, and you'll become a phantom in their minds. They will follow your every move, but they won't know why. They'll be helpless, trapped in the web you've spun. Every decision they make will be guided by your hand. Every step they take will lead them closer to your trap. They will chase after the wrong goal, blind to the fact that they've already lost, that they've been your pawn all along. They will never see the real you. You'll become a shadow in their thoughts, an enigma they can't escape. The beauty of deception is that it doesn't need to be flashy. Subtlety is the key. The most powerful deceivers don't need to make grand gestures. They don't need to scream their intentions. No, they work quietly, unseen, weaving confusion and chaos with a calm demeanor. They keep their true plans hidden in plain sight, while everyone else focuses on the smoke and mirrors. They lead their victims with gentle nudges, whispering lies that sound like truths, until the lies are the only reality they know. You must create layers of confusion that no one can unravel. Make them chase false desires, set up distractions that lead them further away from the truth. As they waste their energy on chasing ghosts, you'll be the one walking away with everything you desire. Once you perfect this, you will wield power beyond your wildest dreams. They will be slaves to your deception, following your every move, every command, never questioning, never seeing the strings that bind them. They won't even know they've been led astray. They'll be too lost in your game to ever realize that they are the ones being played. This is how the powerful move through the world, not with brute force, not with declarations of superiority, but with a subtle, silent manipulation that leaves the weak hopelessly chasing shadows. You control the narrative. You control the outcome. And in the end, you will have everything you've ever wanted, while they are left with nothing but confusion and regret. Master this, and you will not just survive the game, you will control it. Seduction isn't about being open, about wearing your desires like a badge of honor for all to see. No, true seduction lies in leading without them even realizing they're being led. It's about making them crave you, ache for you, without them ever understanding why. Confusion is your greatest weapon, While the weak stumble forward with transparent intentions, the powerful work quietly in the shadows, manipulating every move, every breath, until their prey is helplessly caught in their web. Feigned indifference, false interest, deliberate mixed signals, these are your tools. You don't need to announce what you want. No, you create an atmosphere of ambiguity, where nothing is clear, and yet, everything is irresistible. The more you confuse them, the more they'll chase after what they believe they want, blindly falling deeper into your trap. The key to true power in seduction lies in making them question everything about themselves. The more uncertain they are, the more they will crave the one thing they can't have: you. In this dance, you don't lead with transparency. You lead with mystery. Make them think they are the ones in control, that they are the ones guiding the pursuit. Let them believe that they are the ones setting the pace, while in reality, you are the one pulling the strings. They'll chase after your elusive signals, misinterpreting every step you take as a sign of their own triumph. And all the while, they will be falling deeper into your grasp, unable to escape the maze you've carefully designed. In the world of seduction, ambiguity is your greatest ally. You don't need to make them feel desired. You need to make them feel the desperate need to fulfill your desires. Once you've planted that seed, they will stop at nothing to prove themselves worthy of your attention. They'll bend over backward, trying to decipher your every look, your every word, until their world revolves entirely around you. The true seducer isn't the one who openly declares their intentions. It's the one who can make you question your own desires, who can make you crave what you never even realized you wanted. And in doing so, they gain control not by force, but by the subtle manipulation of your mind and emotions. The more they yearn for you, the more uncertain they become, the more power you gain. Seduction isn't about giving yourself away. It's about taking control of their desires and making them think they're the ones in charge. The moment they believe they hold the power is the moment they've already lost it. And you, standing in the shadows, will own them completely. Most people are utterly predictable, ruled by their emotions, openly wearing their desires like badges of honor. They believe that honesty and transparency are signs of power. But the harsh truth is, honesty only makes you weak. When you reveal everything, you expose yourself to the world. You make yourself a target. They can see your every move coming from miles away, and they will exploit your every weakness until there's nothing left. But the powerful, they understand something the weak will never grasp. True strength lies in what you don't show. It's not about flaunting your desires or intentions. It's about keeping them in the dark, making them guess at your every move. You don't need to announce your plans to the world. No, you need to make them question your next step, keep them guessing, unsure of what you will do next. The greatest power is the power to remain unseen, undetected, unpredictable. When they think they know you, when they believe they've figured you out, you have already moved miles ahead. They'll chase your shadows, grasping for any sign of your next move, but you've already orchestrated the game from the beginning. You've already pulled the strings, set the pieces in motion, while they remain clueless, distracted by what they think they know about you. If you want respect, if you want to truly command power, you must remain a mystery. Let them believe they can predict you. Let them think they understand your motives, but always stay one step ahead. Make them fear the unknown, and they will never dare to challenge you. Because when they can't read you, when they don't know your next move, they will be forced to follow helpless, blind, and utterly at your mercy. Don't show them who you are, let them wonder. The moment they think they know you is the moment you've already won. You are always miles ahead, orchestrating your next move, while they scramble to keep up. In unpredictability lies your power. And when they can't see you coming, they will be powerless to stop you. Deception isn't about making a scene, about being loud or bold. No, deception is an art of subtlety, quiet, unremarkable, and inconspicuous. It's like creating a smoke screen. While they're distracted by what's right in front of their eyes, you're already inside their minds, pulling the strings, orchestrating their every move without them even knowing it. The most effective deceptions don't look like deceptions at all. They blend into the background, disguised as familiarity, as comfort. You don't need to make them question everything. You need to make them believe nothing is wrong. Lead them down a path where everything feels safe, where they think they're in control. And when their guard is completely down, that's when you strike. The key to true deception is in making it seem effortless, even natural. You don't need flashy tricks or elaborate lies. You need to be the embodiment of calm, the epitome of what they expect. Let them think they know you, trust you, and once they've let their defenses slip, that's when you make your move. When they no longer expect anything from you, when they believe they've figured you out, that's when they become your puppet. The greatest manipulators know this. Deception works best when it's cloaked in the mundane, the everyday. Make them comfortable. Let them relax into the illusion of safety, and when they least expect it, you'll have already controlled them, already won. They'll never see it coming, because they'll be too focused on the comfort you've created to notice the trap you've set. In deception, less is more. Make it quiet, make it invisible, and in the moment they think all is well, you will have already taken control. The greatest deceivers are never the loudest, never the ones trying to grab attention. No, they are the quietest, the ones who blend in seamlessly with the crowd. They go unnoticed, and that's exactly what makes them so dangerous. They wear the face of the mundane, the ordinary, and in doing so, they mask their true intentions. Beneath the surface, however, they are calculating, maneuvering, and waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The key to their power: never appear as though you are doing anything at all. While the world around you scrambles, desperate for recognition, you remain still, calm, undisturbed. You are the eye of the storm, while everyone else is losing their minds, unaware that the trap has already been set. In a world where noise and chaos reign, the one who remains silent is the one who holds the power. As others fight for attention, you bide your time, working in the shadows. The louder they become, the more they reveal, and the more they expose their weaknesses. You, on the other hand, stay composed, unruffled, and when the time is right, you move swiftly and decisively, striking when they least expect it. The real power lies not in making noise or drawing attention to yourself, but in staying unnoticed while others fall into your trap. You let them burn themselves out, chasing after false goals and empty distractions, while you sit back and observe. You are the calm that guides them into chaos, and when the storm hits, they will have no idea who caused it. Never show your hand, never let them see you move. In silence, in stillness, lies the true art of deception. And when they finally realize what you've done, it will be too late. You will have already won. The worst thing you can do is reveal your true intentions. Let them guess. Let them doubt. Let them hunger for answers. In uncertainty, you hold the keys to their minds. Ambiguity breeds fear, and fear is the silent architect of control. When people can't figure you out, they are left with nothing but assumptions, and those assumptions will always be wrong. If you want power, you must master the art of mystery. Make them question every move you make, every word you speak. Leave them uncertain, unsure of your true motives, and they will become obsessed. They will chase after you, trying to decode the enigma you've created, but they will never truly know who you are or what you want. Power lies in the unknown. When they can't pinpoint your desires, when they can't predict your next step, they will be forced to follow you, desperate to uncover the truth. But they will never succeed. The more they try to understand, the further they'll drift from the truth. You are the puzzle that can never be solved. Leave them wondering, leave them lost in their own confusion, and they will fall into your control. You won't have to force them. They will come to you, compelled by their need for clarity, yet doomed to live in the fog of their own assumptions. Mystery is your weapon, and in it, you will reign supreme. You've now learned the secrets that the world's most powerful people have used for centuries. You've learned how to manipulate, deceive, and control with silent precision. But power isn't just about knowledge, it's about action. If you're ready to step into the shadows, to start mastering the art of dominance, then subscribe to Dark Triumphs. Stay in the know, keep your edge sharp, and never let anyone see what you're truly capable of. Because, in this world, only the hidden rise above.